As of August 2025, the political landscape in the United States is characterized by deep partisan divisions and a general sense of public unease. President Trump's approval ratings, while relatively stable within a narrow range typical for his presidency, reflect this polarization. Polls show his approval hovering in the low to mid-40s, with a significant gap between the strong support he receives from his Republican base and the widespread disapproval from Democrats. Trends indicate a notable decline in his approval among key groups, particularly independents, with some polls showing his rating among this demographic at a second-term low. This suggests that while his core support remains solid, his administration is struggling to broaden its appeal. Public sentiment on specific policy issues, such as immigration and the economy, also shows a similar pattern, with his performance often viewed less favorably than his overall job approval. This dynamic points to a political environment where public opinion is largely fixed along party lines, and significant shifts in approval ratings are rare. Reasons for Donald Trump's fluctuating approval ratings are multifaceted, with a notable decline among independents and even some conservatives. Key factors include public concern over his administration's handling of the economy, particularly the potential impact of new tariffs on consumer prices. Additionally, his aggressive immigration policies and deportation actions have been met with growing disapproval, even from some who initially supported a stricter border stance. A significant number of Americans feel his policies have not helped their personal finances, and there's a perception that he is not focused on the problems facing average people. The ongoing public discussion around the Jeffrey Epstein case has also been a negative anchor for his support. The consequences of these low approval ratings are significant. A decline in support, especially among independents and moderate Republicans, could weaken his political capital and make it more difficult to pass his legislative agenda. It could also have an impact on the 2026 midterm elections, potentially putting Republican control of Congress at risk. While his loyal base remains largely intact, the erosion of support among swing voters and key demographics may signal a more challenging political landscape for the remainder of his second term. Addressing declining approval ratings would likely require a strategic shift from the Trump administration. One potential solution is to moderate some of his more controversial policies, such as the aggressive implementation of tariffs and his strict immigration measures, which are alienating independent and moderate voters. A focus on issues that have broader appeal, such as infrastructure or domestic job creation, could help build a more inclusive coalition. Additionally, the administration could seek to project a more presidential demeanor, attempting to unify the country rather than appealing solely to his base. Finally, a clear communication strategy that directly addresses public concerns about the economy and cost of living could help restore confidence among key demographics.